call the festival?
San Giulio.
San Giulio?
Giulio.
Oh man, there's some beautiful stuff right here.
Thanks.
Sausage and peppers.
Yep.
I'm putting this on a cooking show if you don't mind. It's called Daddy Jack's Cooking with the Blues.
All right.
Back in Connecticut. I got up on TV. Wow, what do you have, kebabs?
Yes,
Sausage and peppers at the feast.
Woo!
This is the best ones.
This is. I'll be back.
All right, good.
I just ate a bunch of pastries from Fortunato's. Oh, what do you got here? Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Boy, you know how to lay it out here.
Some steaks, some hot peppers.
What are those for the Philly steaks?
Yeah, for the cheesesteak.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful food for beautiful people. Thank you. With a couple of locals. What do we have here, the festival? How do you pronounce it?
Giulio.
Huh?
Giulio.
Agilio? Agilio? Paradiso? Oh man, this is every year this goes on, huh?
For a long time. Over 100
Here in
years.
Brooklyn, New York.
Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
It's all about food and tradition and getting together, huh?
Family.
And family.
Family and lots of love.
Lots of love. That's what it takes.
Tradition.
What's your names?
My name is Pasquale and this is Abel. Abel.
Pasquale and what?
Abel.
Abel? Man, that's some serious Italian names. Hey man, thanks a lot, you guys.
Yeah, it's for roll.
Oh, what do you have that stuff with?
Bread, peppers, onions.
Oh man. Sausage and peppers. Oh man. That's the real deal here. Only here in Brooklyn, right?
That's right.
Take care now.
Have a good day.
Are you the same?
Buona festa.
Buona festa? Buona festa. Thank you. Gracias. Grazie.
It's all right. We'll take other ones. Who else is missing that's coming?
Bugil.
Where your kids? Louie, you got your family here? Come on, get down and get up.
Carry this right down the street. Huh?
Get my cabin too, Wally.
All right, ready? Flip.
What's that, sausage and pepper and a Manhattan best? Huh? What do you got there? Sausage, pepper, Manhattan special. Manhattan special. What a nice combination. Dominic, get with your cousin there. Get to your cousins. Answer to you, Jill.
And you read the bill, you get the big surprise.
Channel 11. That's channel 11. Well, I don't know. What do I know?
We were hitting left and right. Like medium golf kids.
Cool guy on top has to climb up there.
in front of the church. I just ate requested by the police department.
chaser and now let it swing. Sidewalk on, whose Sunday morning lies a body, yes, just losing life. Come on now. Someone sneaking on my dear, he's round the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knight? Now let it swing. There's a tumble down by the river, don't you know, where the cement bed it's drooping on down. Oh, you know the cement is there, it's for the weak little girl. Fine is gonna get you down. Joey's back in town. Where's Joey? I never know him, Miller. Oh my man, he disappeared, baby, after drawing out all his harder cash. And now Maggie's
Witness protection.
Yeah, the small ones, yes.
Fortunato's Bakery. Devol Street.
One of these and one of these. Yes, and one the ones next.
We're doing eggplant Parmesan today. And a few weeks ago I went down and shot the Dance of the Ugil down in New York with Dominic's family. So I do this as a tribute to Dominic. He loves eggplant Parmesan. I'm going to do my twist on it. I just put a stripe on each side of these. You can't really see it, I breaded them, but just a couple stripes with the potato peeler. Then flour, seasoned flour, dip it in egg with a little milk and a little Parmesan cheese mixed in it, salt and pepper. And then in breadcrumbs, I put a little Parmesan cheese in the breadcrumbs. I sprayed the bottom of the pan with Pam, a roasting pan. That's Dominic's trick. He showed me this. I used to fry them in a skillet. Use so much oil to do it. The eggplant just soaks up all the oil. This comes really good. You can bake anything like this, bread it in the oven with that spray. That's Dominic's technique. And I put a little bit extra olive oil. You know, just never hurts to have a little extra oil on there. And that's going in the oven until it gets golden brown. We'll turn it over once. Put it in the bottom rack, you know, so it browns up on the bottom first. Now we're going to make the stuffing. Ricotta cheese. Essential to Italian cooking. I'm going to say we're going to take half the basil, put that aside for our filling, half the garlic. Essential cooking, tomatoes, basil, garlic for eggplant Parmesan. So I'm going to do my own twist. I'm going to do a broiled tomato on top. Kind of a Provençal tomato. Garlic, fresh basil, olive oil. I already put some olive oil on the tomatoes. Basically a half tomato. Square the bottom off a little bit, and then what I'll do is I'll put the eggplant. I'll put the filling, the ricotta filling. I'll put a piece of mozzarella over the top, and then one of these broiled tomatoes over the top of that, and we'll just bake it all right in the oven. That's what we're going to do. I already talked to Dominic. It's my take on eggplant Parmesan. Okay? Put a little bit on each one. That's nothing but good flavor on here. Okay. Hit it with a little more olive oil. There's this. A little bit of fresh grated Parmesan. Just a little bit. That can help give it some nice color. And the rest we're going to put in the filling, so. Okay. When I do this, I make sure I get everything up off the counter. Anything in the flavor, don't waste anything. Right in the oven until it gets nice and browned up and well cooked. All right, now for our filling. I'm gonna saute up some olive oil, put some olive oil in the skillet, a little bit of butter. Put my garlic in there. Cook that a little bit. Not too much. We don't want any color in this, but we want to really well cook everything. Then we're going to chill it down, mix it with our ricotta. I'll put a little bit of diced mozzarella in with the ricotta, a little bit of shredded Parmesan, some fresh basil. That's some yellow bell peppers, some multicolored peppers, red bell peppers, red onions. I haven't got the ends off the tomatoes. I'm not throwing them away. I'm going to cut them up and put them in there. Waste nothing. Food's too precious, too costly these days. You know, the ends, they don't much to look at, but when you dice them up and cook them in, they're nice. So we're going to cook those, get them going, and we're going to cover them up, season them up with a little salt, pepper, a little garlic powder. And I'm adding a few quartered grape tomatoes in there. Just add a little bit of moisture into it. We don't want a whole lot of color. We want to kind of steam it up. The added moisture from the tomatoes will help create some steam into it. I don't have it on a high heat. I have it on kind of a medium heat right here. But I'm even going to turn it down a little further. I put some salt and pepper, put a little bit of garlic powder in there. At the end, I'll put a little bit of fresh basil after it cools down a little bit. That's it. Cover up, drop the heat down to low, and I might even put it on the back burner because I got to make some tomato sauce. Cook off our Italian sausage. Put this on the back burner. Get that out of our way. My trusty pasta sauce pot here. Daddy Jack's cooking with the blues. Little Pop Staples in the background. All right, you've seen me make spaghetti sauce a million times, but I just do it quick. Olive oil. I put the garlic, I just smash them down, peel them. I put them in right in there whole. Because we're going to puree the whole thing later on anyway. Some red onions. I got some nice Vidalia onions, sweet onions. Got a leftover piece of yellow bell pepper we're going to put in there. Okay, nice. Yeah, watch out that sticker. I hate these stickers, man. I find them more times. What? sauce, I clean out the ice box. Whatever's got to go. I love carrots in spaghetti sauce. Gives it natural sweetness. See? I don't even peel them. Make sure they're washed good. They go in there. Look at that, I even take the scraps of celery, you know, that you don't use, save them, you know, the ends, throw them in there. Look at that. Now that's actually the best part of eating the celery right there. That heart. That root end I put in the stock for soup. Weighs nothing. That's it. Cook them up a little bit, salt, pepper, a little basil. I put a little bit of honey or a little bit of brown sugar in the sauce. So I'm going to cook this out. I don't like these leaves here. We'll take these out. These nasty leaves. Okay. That's it. Cover it up. Add our tomato paste, tomatoes. That's going to be our sauce. Going to cook, when this is boiling, we puree it down. I'll drop my Italian sausage in there. Poach it right in there. I don't brown the sausage. Cook them right in the sauce. See, these are the ends everybody throws away. They make beautiful when you puree them into a sauce. The flavor, it's got a little bit of bitterness to it. Adds a lot of flavor. Bit of fresh basil, put a little bit of that in there. Clean out the ice box. Some green onions in there, plenty of green onions. Throw them right in there. Look at this. There's some dried out parsley in the bottom of the produce drawer, but you know what? Pick out the bad leaves. It's not, they're kind of dried out. But you know what? I'm going to add a little bit into the stuffing, even the root ends, everything, right into the sauce. It's going to add nothing but flavor once we puree it up. Okay. Even wipe the counter. Everything you get out the counter that's decent, throw it right in there. Don't waste anything. See? I didn't use a whole lot of oil in there. Olive oil, kind of kept it dry, you know, because the sauce, we're going to be cooking our Italian sausage in there, which has got a lot of natural grease in it. So, don't want to add too much into it. All right. Let's see how our other mixture is going. Oh yeah, just about there. See that? Get it. Let's let that cook together. All the flavors cook down and intensify a little bit. Keep that going. It still can dry out a little more. We're going to mix that with our ricotta and cheese. All right, eggplant, Daddy Jack style. Daddy Jack's cooking with the blues. Sunday afternoon, Rachel's got her boyfriend Jeremy coming over, 2 friends from high school that she's continued to be friends with. Cooking for family. Who's better to cook for? All right, add the tomato paste in now. Get most of it out. What I like to do is stir it up a little bit. Let that tomato paste cook up just a little bit. Caramelize that natural sugar that's in there. I'll go rinse this can out with a little warm water. Okay, I have some good crushed tomatoes. Usually tap that can. Don't add too much water, so we'll just rinse it out with this can here. More crushed. Oh, that's some whole tomatoes. That's all right, we'll put them in there. See, I love it at this point right here, these tomatoes. I love to eat them. San Marzano tomatoes. Got them on sale at ShopRite. So I do sometimes here, just to get it all rinsed out good. Add a little bit of honey into it. Just cut the acid a little bit. Tomatoes and honey, that's a delicious combination. It's a little thick with that tomato paste we added. So I'll thin it out with a little water and then put that on a back burner. Slow cook it, puree, and when everything's tender, puree it down, and then add our sausage into it. All right, you hear that sound? I don't know if you can hear it. Not the blues sound, but the sound of that skillet. You can hear that all that water is evaporated. So now we got a concentration of flavor. I add some green onions to it. See that? See that? I don't worry so much. I add a little salt and pepper, garlic salt. I'm not going to worry so much about seasoning this right here because we're going to season the final mix. And that's it. I'm going to go pick a little bit more fresh. I added that parsley we had in there. That gives it some nice color. When it chills down, I have some fresh grated Parmesan I'll add into it. The ricotta. I checked with Dominic, he doesn't ever put egg in it. I put egg sometimes into the ricotta, it makes it kind of grainy, so I'm not going to put that in. And a little fresh basil, let that cool down. Then I'll mix it with that cold ricotta. And that's it. Check our eggplant now. There you go. What'd you say, Rach? Okay, we got our eggplant. Whoa, we got a little color on there. A little more than I want, but that'll be all right. See how nicely that browns up? Woo. Caught it just in time, really. Not that golden, that light golden, but dark brown. We don't mind that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is swap out my broiled tomatoes there. Put them on the bottom. I might even turn these over, these tomatoes right here. So all that on the bottom cooks. That garlic and fresh basil cooks. And then what I'll do is I'm just gonna pull that skin right off when they're finished cooking. You know, so we don't have, be nice and smooth on top of that eggplant. All right, back in the oven a little bit for that eggplant, not too much. We brought our eggplant out of the oven. We'll let that cool down. Our filling mixture is cooling down, and we'll mix it with the ricotta. Tomatoes are doing nicely in the oven. I shut the oven off, just let them slowly finish off. Now to puree this up here. Greatest invention in the kitchen since the slotted spoon here, this thing here. I wouldn't be in a kitchen without one of these. 1995 or something like that, ridiculous. Should be worth about $500. nice and thick that is, huh? See now, I'm gonna take a little bit of this for our mixture for the filling. Make it like a pink ricotta. All right, do that right there. Then I'm going to pull off a little of this sauce for the vegetarians. For the pasta. Gonna use a ladle, I guess, huh? That's nice right there. Maybe a little too thick, but I might thin it out just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna put our links in there. Kind of thick, so I'll cut that in half. That sausage there. I don't even brown out the links. Put them right in and cook them right in the sauce. They come out so tender. I do the meatballs the same way. Don't brown them off. That's it. Forget about it. About an hour. Let it simmer down. I want to say the sausage we're using is Orsini's out of Groton. Some of the best sausage made. They got all kinds of sweet fennel, hot fennel, garlic. Just really high quality sausage. I love it. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt into this sauce. It's a little. It's calling for a little bit. The carrots made it sweet. That's it. Just slow cook them. Got this on a real low fire. Grab medium hot. Just slowly simmer it down. Okay, now we're making the stuffing. Ricotta. We use the whole tub of ricotta. Sorrento. Erica, keep it down, please. Then we got the sauteed peppers, onions, garlic, a little bit of tomato sauce, green onions. Okay, we would add some diced mozzarella. You playing any golf? No?
A couple of weeks now.
Why, because of the rain?
Yeah, no, I was on vacation, plus been working. Busy.
It's great.
Yeah.
See, I asked Dominic about this stuffing here, and usually I put eggs. I put eggs in the stuffing, or the ricotta, but it comes out grainy, you know, when it cooks. He said don't use the egg in there.
What's that going in?
The eggplant. Okay, I'm gonna taste it for if it needs any salt.
Am I being rude? No. You're rude.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, only thing I forgot are the fresh basil. I'm gonna go pick some, I'll be right back. All right. You know, the flavor here is too good to waste. I'm gonna scrape it out. Add some fresh basil into it. Fresh chop. Add so much flavor into it. Okay. That's it. We're gonna assemble the. I'll put the Parmesan. Maybe I'll add that on. Yeah, I'll put the Parmesan in.
You'd like some help?
Sure.
Is that what you said?
You want to help me in the kitchen? I'll let you assemble them. Okay? Hold on 1 second.
I don't want to be on this.
What? Yes. You're not on it yet. So now it's time to. Oh shit.
Can I start?
Okay, go ahead. No, wait. Let me show you one. Here. Here.
Pay attention.
Here. See? Put the ricotta mixture on top.
Then the cheese, then the tomato.
Yep. Okay. She's kind of fun to the paper in between. Okay. Then we'll get a piece of tomato. How's that? You think that'll work like that? Huh? Okay. You're on.
Wow. You're just gonna watch me do it?
Go ahead. Why, you want me to help you do it?
Yeah.
Huh?
That'd be nice. No, don't worry about it.
Or I'll do this, you put the cheese on. How's that?
Enough.
So who else is coming, Rach?
Emily and Jason.
Huh?
We don't need to talk about that.
About them? Or that?
Jason can be awfully mean.
Quiet, it's gonna be on TV.
She's here. It's not on TV, Rachel.
Very nice, I like that.
Oh, you like that one?
Very nice.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Is it just ricotta? Ricotta cheese?
Yep.
Ugh.
You don't like ricotta?
Sometimes I do.
What's ricotta? I've got mozzarella in there.
Oh, okay. So it's not just ricotta?
No.
I like eggplant though a lot.
Really? That's it, we got a little bit of stuffing left.
Oh. Well, that's good. It's about time we found something.
Chop Fritzy. Let me see the tomatoes. Pass the tomatoes over.
This is also another problem we have is I'm not fast enough.
Huh? It's alright.
It better be alright.
Or what?
He said he was like that.
Or else?
Or else.
I'm on my own.
Yeah.
Look at that.
These aren't cut.
Huh? Let's go ahead and break a piece and just lay it over. Yep. Got plenty of tomato on it.
7 days.
Some we'll put on top and underneath, and let's try the tomato out. Mmm. How's it feel to be a star?
Feels
Giada's got nothing on you, honey.
Who?
Giada.
Giada who?
Exactly.
You like to cook, Erica? What's your best dish you know how to make? You know how to make macaroni and cheese?
Yes.
Not out of the box, from scratch.
Homemade?
No.
I'll teach her.
I think I could handle it though.
She makes the mean burger.
Mean burger?
Actually, those ones that I did make the other day were really good. Of course, and Lauren had to be difficult and had
Rachel.
it's not going on camera. I mean, that's I forget.
So look at all this good flavor right here.
We're gonna drizzle it on top.
Huh? How'd you know? What do you think, Jeremy?
I like it.
Huh?
Looks good.
Now that's too good. Pass me a spatula there, will you? See all the garlic, all the good garlic, fresh basil. Look at that.
Wow,
Huh?
that looks amazing.
That looks so good now. Wait till it comes out of the oven.
That'll look even better.
In a 350 degree oven, about 25 minutes. We'll be ready to eat. Daddy Jack and Erica cooking with the blues. How's that? Put it in the top rack.
Yeah.
We don't want to overcook the bottom of it. Yeah, that's it.
You're gonna carry me?
Ready to dig in, Jeremy.
I'm digging it.
All right, first of all, how's everything look?
It looks amazing.
Huh?
Totally amazing.
All right. You got the sausage they make over in Groton.
Some pasta.
Pasta.
Some sausage.
Okay.
What type of sausage?
You got garlic. I think I've got some that are hot, some that are regular. Get one of each. Jeremy's building a whole landscaping project up in Woodstock.
Yeah.
Got to fill up. Got to load up. Okay, Rach.
Oh, okay.
Next.
You're next.
How's it look, Rach?
Delicious.
Erica, you can get in there.
Looks amazing.
I'm gonna get you some.
Where are those?
Thank you so much.
These are that's the Mac Daddy. Joe's jeans.
Here you go, Emily.
Wow.
Yes, they're from North
Come on, dig right in.
I'm
Don't
into
wait. Eat.
Remember the time she walked in with
oh, sorry, with those gold coat shoes.
I just thought it was like the best ever.
Oh, I got another pair.
Was that a step?
Yeah.
I got
A test, only a test.
Emily, did you notice my? What'd you say?
I was laughing at him and.
Do we have Parmesan cheese? Did you notice
No,
my
I
new
use
purchase
it all
I
in
made
it.
today?
Oh, okay. That's very nice. Where is that from?
You want sauce on your pasta?
Big T and
Huh?
C
It
O.
has some sauce on it. Big T.
Yeah.
Sure. Say?
Oh, Emily,
Did you need something?
you don't really. Oh.
I really.
You don't really know the.
I don't really know the what.
Never mind.
The products.
TNCO.
I know.
What do you think, Jason? How's it look?
I got it.
Really good.
Huh?
Really
You like eggplant parmesan?
I love eggplant.
Let me know how it rates in the 1 through 10. Your top
15 and a
parmesans.
half.
Alright.
I was gonna say 20.
I don't know if I can go against my mom.
No, I'm saying top one or
Answer, Jason.
in what range?
Especially on film. I don't know.
Emily, what do you think?
I think it's an 11 out of 10.
You're the best.
It really does that when you're around.
I only do that to the annoying factor though.
I'm so funny to see her face when she does that.
So annoying. Far from it, actually.
That looks good too. Mom, what kind of dressing?
Is there dressing on here?
No.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Good that I said that.
No.
Are you
I'll make some
peanut
room.
butter? No, she smelled it. I don't smell anything.
I smoke peanut butter.
I don't smell it.
So.
Jason,
Jason's got a little.
what are you expecting?
Soon enough.
How are you? Good. What's that?
I love that under green.
Yeah, my dad is actually.
That's it. Daddy Jack's cooking with the blues.